I would be cool with Tick Rock, whatever he wants to do next. Whenever Elon talks, I'm just like, he's so much smarter than me. I'm just like, whatever Elon says,
yes, I'll do.
I agree.
I will do. It can't be bad. It can't be bad. He's coming up with stuff. But the thing is, Kat, when you are in the media, you know when there's bias when it's written about you. And most people will look on Wikipedia for something on plumbing, and they won't know that it's wrong. But they will know if it's wrong, it's about them. But then a plumber will look on Wikipedia and go, this doesn't make any sense at all. But then read something about Kat Timpf and go, wow, I didn't know she was such a weirdo.
Yeah.
You see my point?
Yeah, I do. I went on Grokpedia and they had some inaccurate information of me up there too.
Really? What'd they say?
Well, they said that my grandparents on my dad's side are Kathleen and Cliff from Gary, Indiana. I don't know those people.
Interesting.
Maury Povich, come on out.
Perfectly nice people, I'm sure, but I don't even know where that came from.
Okay, that's a hallucination then. That's what's considered a hallucination when AI comes up with, they sometimes will just make up something.
Yeah, because my Wikipedia is pretty short. There's not a lot on it, but the Grokpedia was really, really long.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's not even close. So, and it made me text my dad and be like, Dad, did Grandma and Papa ever live in Gary, Indiana? And he was like, no.
Yeah.
So no, confirmed, not true.
Wow, well, that's interesting. All I know is that this is going to have a long impact over time on everything that we read once Wikipedia goes away, because students have relied on it, teachers have relied on it. The media has written pieces just by pulling. I've been on interviews where I know the questions they're going to ask me because they're reading Wikipedia. Mm-hmm. It drives me crazy.
Well, you know who was the CEO of Wikipedia? Is that Catherine, the one who's the head of NPR.
Yes.
And she is famous for saying that the truth gets in the way of progress. She has speeches where she said that, and that's when she was CEO of Wikipedia, she thought the truth was an impediment, and the First Amendment was an impediment to
yeah.
In New York City, a brand new Atlas Intel poll. It's weird about Atlas because nobody really knows who they are, but their polling is extremely accurate. It shows Zoran, Kami, Marxist Mamdani hemorrhaging support, now just up by less than 5 points. Mamdani spent the weekend campaigning at nightclubs across the city because apparently communism sounds a lot better after you've been drinking. Take a look. Everyone hangs out on a weekend of poppy juice campaigning. Anyway, Democrats have been searching for new life, new energy since Obama left office. Unfortunately, Mamdani comes with a lot of serious baggage. Obviously, first and foremost, his beliefs are beyond radical and insane. He wants to turn our country into the old Soviet Union. He talks about the elimination of private property, government controlling the means of production, higher taxes on white people. And in the past, he even called for the NYPD to be totally defunded, hates the police, and of course, he wants to send in the social workers. We have shown you over and over what he has posted. Second, Mamdani faces serious allegations about being anti-Semitic and anti-American, unwilling many times to condemn the call for global intifada against the Jews. It doesn't help that radical Islamist Linda Sarsour is now bragging about the important role she will play if Mamdani's elected. She told her followers she will, quote, hold Zoran accountable and tell him what to do when he is in office. As a quick reminder, Linda Sarsour was forced to resign as an organizer of the Women's March over bigoted anti-Semitic remarks like blaming the, quote, Jewish media for her terrible reputation. Needless to say, radicals like Sarsour, Mamdani are toxic outside of Brooklyn, Manhattan, and Queens, and even Barack Obama, he couldn't even bring himself to endorse New York City's Democratic nominee. Anyway, Chucky Schumer also refused to back Mamdani. Now, it is official. It appears Schumer's days as a senator are numbered. He is a leader in name only and hated by the base of his party. Take a look.
Now, Hakeem Jeffries, your leader, has, somewhat reluctantly, but has endorsed Zohran Mamdani. Chuck Schumer still has not. Why do you think Chuck Schumer has not endorsed Zohran Mamdani?
I really don't know. It makes no sense. We as Democrats have always believed that in an election, we support our party's nominee. Schumer has pressured other Democrats to do just that, and he should be following his own advice.
No matter how far radical left Schumer runs, he will never, ever outflank the actual communists that represent the base of his party. Not going to outflank the squad, AOC, Mamdani. They are the true leaders of this new radicalized Democratic Party. Now, if Mamdani wins tomorrow, he will be the true face of the new radicalized Democratic Party nationwide. But Hakeem Jeffries still doesn't see the writing on the wall, or probably more likely sees it and doesn't want to say the quiet part out loud. He's in denial. Take a look.
And then the mayor of the city in which you live, New York, you've already cast your ballot for mayoral candidate Zohran Mamdani. Do you see Mamdani as the future of the Democratic Party?
No, I think the future of the Democratic Party is going to fall, as far as we're concerned, relative to the House Democratic Caucus and members who are doing a great work all across the country as it relates to our need to both take back control of the House, but in doing so, make sure that we're communicating to the American people like, we understand you deserve better than the country that you have received.
Well, like Schumer, Hakeem is a leader in name only, and now the truth is it really doesn't matter what he believes. On a similar note, longtime political advisor Crazy Carville, our old friend James, he can discount his party's extremist base all he wants. It's not going to change a thing. It is too late. Radicalism, communism, socialism, even political violence, that is the new modern radicalized Democratic Party, and there are no really mainstream Democrats left, aside from like John Fetterman, who have had the courage to stand up against the radicals, now trying to burn it all down. According to, look at this political poll, this is from Politico, a significant number of Americans now believe that political violence is okay. And a majority of both parties are bracing for a coming political assassination in our country. But that's not stopping the party of hate, the party of radicalism, from doubling down on what I have been calling dehumanizing and frankly, rhetoric that goes so beyond the pale of their political opponents, inciting even by saying Nazi, fascist, racist, Hitler, Stalin, Mussolini. And no matter what happens tomorrow, the Democratic Party has a big, big problem ahead, and it's only going to get worse.
How was your Halloween? It's been 3 days, and Democrats are still spooked. Nancy's got goosebumps.
He is the worst president for children. There he is walking. The worst president for anybody, any president in our history.
Just wait until she sees Vance's costume. Fat JD won the holiday.
Happy Halloween, kids. And remember, say thank you.
Much better than Adam Schiff. Much better than Adam Schiff. He was going to go as a pile of rubble and call himself the East Wing, but instead he dressed up as Indiana Jones. Does Schiff have a whip? None of my business. Every day of the year, including Halloween, Democrats look like a joke. Not my words. Here's Bill Maher.
Brand that exists as a mini boutique inside one Saks store. And I'm not making this up just because it's Halloween, but after Barney's closed for good in 2020, it became, yes, a spirit Halloween. I'm just saying, Democrats need to get their together because America needs two political parties, not one party and one Halloween store.
Barack stopped by the Spirit Halloween store and copped a new halo. The cross-legged Messiah just got resurrected. They threw him in a private jet and flew him from Honolulu all the way to the East Coast to bail out Abby and Mikey. Barack Hussein Obama doesn't dig the golden age.
Let's face it, our country and our politics are in a pretty dark place right now. It's hard to know where to start.
Good thing Michelle stayed home because Barry got a little flirty.
I love you, but hold on. I heard you, girl. Just settle down. I'm here to talk to everybody, not just you. I mean, you look cute, but I am married. Michelle's fine, too.
Michelle's fine, too? Dude, you're in so much trouble. This might be the last we ever see of Barack Obama. But before Michelle crucifies him, he performed a few more miracles. He brought some old women back to life.
We need a medic here. They'll be coming. Give him or her a little space. Probably just a little dehydrated. Everybody bend your knees. Bend your knees. Yeah. You can't stand still and not have any water.
Over at MSNBC, they swoon too.
When they see Barack Obama, people remember a time in America where there was unity.
Unity? Race relations hit an all-time low when Barry ran the show. And there was class warfare galore. Remember Occupy Wall Street? And we were accused of waging a war on women. Why would we do that? While at the same time, there was a war on Christmas, which we won. You're welcome. Barack's still trying to divide. He's doubling down on DEI.
They never miss a chance to scapegoat minorities and DEI for every problem under the sun. You got a flat tire? DEI. Huh. Wife mad at you? DEI.
Just like Michelle, no one's listening to Barack. Jersey was like, who that?
Obama said you're sucking up to Trump.
Who said that?
President Obama. Is that
President who?
Yes, exactly. Are they?
Barack's been gone for too long. People forgot how to get that thrill up their leg. The last time he told the brothers to vote for Kamala, no one listened. The last time he told you to vote for Hillary, no one listened. He told Nancy not to crown Kamala, and she didn't listen. Barack's just bitter. He was the only president to play golf twice a week and not get any better.
I believe President Obama played a record amount of golf of any president. So, I'm not sure why he's out there throwing stones.
Barry's not giving up, though. He's casting around for new disciples. And there's one guy who's the apple of his eye. The New York Times reports that Obama cold called Mamdani and whispered sweet nothings into his ear. He said Zohran's impressive to watch. Barack gave him his blessing, but still won't endorse him in public. Now that's courage. Good thing Obama didn't call Zohran on Halloween because, like the Saudis did to Biden, he would have been sent straight to voice.